Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier last week we talked about Mega Victory Belt, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Golurk. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Golurk. Now, before we get into this, if I do sound a little bit tired and drained, I do apologize. I've just been busy for like the past couple of days, and it's just knocked me out, and I wanted to get some recording done, so if I do sound a little bit tired, I do apologize, but that isn't going to stop me from making one of these videos, because I've been wanting to talk about Golurk for a while now, because it's not that it's very underrated by any means, it's just that I would like to see Golurk get a little bit more limelight, so to speak, because Golurk can actually hold its own in competitive play. I've seen it before, but the one thing that's kind of hindering it is, I would say, it's somewhat of its defenses, because with just base 80 in both physical and in special defense, it can get one-shotted by like a Skull or like a Hydro Pump or a Surf, whatever the case may be. It can get one-shotted, and I would like this thing to be a lot more bulkier than it is now. So that's the only thing I really would say that's kind of hindering Golurk from being amazing. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Its physical attack is through the roof, and it does do the damage that it needs to, and that was pretty much the only thing kind of going for Golurk at the time. I mean, you can run like Focus Sash, Rock Polish, because that's the set that I like to run a lot, because it kind of catches a lot of people off guard, because you wouldn't really see Rock Polish on like a Golurk, so to speak. Now, those are the sets I run. I don't know if anyone else runs Rock Polish Golurk, but that, like I said, is what I run. Now, as you can tell from what I've done to Golurk stats, I did increase everything but left its special attack alone. There's honestly no reason for me to decrease it or increase it, because I'm trying my hardest to like leave like its worst stat alone, mostly like if it's like its physical attack or special attack. So once again, there's honestly no reason for me to decrease it to add on extra points, because there's honestly no need for it, and there's no reason for me to increase its special attack, because Golurk is not a special attacker. So anyways, let's just get right into it. So for its physical attack, I increased it from base 124 to base 154. Now, Golurk as itself without the Mega Evolution can hit very, very hard. It gets access to the Elemental Punches, Dynamic Punch, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Punch if I'm not mistaken, and Earthquake. That's already a move set right there as itself, and Golurk can hit pretty hard. And the one move I really like to use on Golurk is Dynamic Punch, because it does get access to No Guard, and I really, really love that ability, because you can't miss when you have No Guard. You can't miss a move, and I don't know if it like if it like negates like Double Team and like evasiveness moves that make you miss a lot. I don't know if No Guard ignores that, but regardless, I love using Dynamic Punch with Golurk, because it's just a powerful move, and it automatically 100% confuses your opponent. And that's the one thing I really like about Golurk, is just that it gets access to No Guard, and with Elemental Punches and mostly Dynamic Punch is what everyone runs on him. It's just a very, very powerful Pokemon, and I just really would like to see it be more powerful, and making it a base 154 for its physical attack. It's just going to be doing a lot of damage to your opponent. Now, for both of its defenses, I increased it from base 80 to base 81 or 82, and for its special defense from base 80 to base 103. Sorry about that, but anyways, I increased it somewhat the same. Pretty much what I did is that I increased its physical attack and speed first, and then put whatever I had left into its defenses. But regardless, with defensive stats over base 100, it is going to be a lot more bulkier, which I really wanted Golurk to actually be. Once again, like I said, to be a little bit more bulkier, because the one thing, like I said, Golurk can get one-shotted by like Hydro Pump, Skull, Surfs. I mean, there's just a lot of moves that Golurk can get one-shotted from, like even including Shadow Ball and all that. So I wanted to make it a little bit more bulkier and make it its physical defensive stats at least above base 100. Whether it's just like base 101, base 102, base 103, which I didn't done to its defensive stats, it's going to be a lot more bulkier. Now, obviously, it's not. I didn't increase it the same because it was somewhat of an odd number when I was actually putting the points into its defensive stats. So one stat was going to be a 1 point higher than the other, and I put the 1 point extra in its special defense just because Golurk does get hit a lot more on the special side rather than like the physical side. I mean, he gets hit by like I said, once again, Skull, Hydro Pump, Shadow Ball, and so on and so forth. So I put that 1 extra point into its special defense just because, once again, like I said, it does get hit morely on the special defensive side. So that's why I have 1 extra point in its special defense rather than its physical defense. Now for its speed, I increased it from base 55 to base 85. Now when I first saw Golurk, I thought it was going to be a lot more faster than it was already, because base 55 is very, very slow, and I think, like in my opinion, when it comes to Pokemon that have like it has one set that's like the best. So in this case for Golurk is its physical attack. Its defenses is kind of hindering it at the same time because its speed is just very, very slow, and it's just not going to be able to take hits all that well. So that's why people run like Rock Polish, or at least I run Rock Polish, or you put like a Choice Scarf on it, or whatever the case may be. But I wanted to increase it to base 85 because I always imagined Golurk being a lot more faster, once again, like I said, than it is already. And I think base 85 in its speed is going to be very, very good. It's going to be outspeeding, like, I wouldn't say majority of the metagame, but it's going to like outspeed a fair amount of Pokemon with above base or with below base 85 speed. I mean, it's going to outspeed like Milotic, Gyarados, and like those type of Pokemon, just base 80, 81 speed. And I think with 85 speed for Golurk, it's just going to be putting in a lot more work than it would have just being at base 55, just because I think Golurk's speed should have been a little bit more higher than it was as a regular Golurk, pretty much. Now as a regular Golurk, its base stats at 483, and with a Mega Evolution is going to be at 583. Now for its ability, I was just talking about this a couple minutes ago, but I decided to leave its ability at no guard just because, like, it's just so good of an ability for it, because it does get access to Dynamic Punch, and it's one of the I would say stable moves to run on a Golurk. And I think if you would have gotten rid of its no guard ability, then you're gonna have to somewhat change its set around to not use Dynamic Punch. And like I said, Dynamic Punch is a staple move for Golurk, and it's just an amazing move all around regardless. But I think that having no guard for Golurk will do it some good, or I wouldn't say do it some good, but it's already doing good. But like, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But regardless, I left it alone as no guard, that way it won't be able to miss any moves, and it's just, like I said, once again, a phenomenal ability. Now for its typing, I left it alone as Ground Ghost. There's honestly no reason for me to actually change its typing. Now if I would have changed it, I probably would have gotten rid of its ground type characteristics and either changed it to either rock or steel, but I just decided to leave it alone as ground. There's, once again, like I said, no reason for me to change it by any means, because it does get access to Earthquake, which is, I wouldn't say the strongest ground type move, but I think it is actually. Yeah, I think it's the strongest ground type move in the game. Don't quote me on that. I honestly don't really know off the top of my head right now. But once again, it does get access to Earthquake, which is, I would say, the best ground type move to use in the game. But regardless, once again, like I said, I just decided to leave it alone as Ground Ghost. But anyways, guys, that is Mega Golurk. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, I did make a Twitch, and it is going to be in the description box down below. And go give me a follow, because I am going to be going live very, very soon. I don't know a set date when I'm going to start live streaming, but I am going to be live streaming mostly Pokemon Showdown and Dueling Network, which is pretty much a Yu-Gi-Oh site just like Showdown, but for Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. So I'm going to be streaming that most of the time. And I also do have a gaming channel, which is also going to be in the description box down below. I am Let's Playing a BlazBlue Calamity Trigger Let's Play, and if you guys are going to check it out, if you guys are going to watch it, then please subscribe to that channel. It will help a lot. But other than that, yeah, so if you guys missed the previous Y Mega Evolve video, it is going to be in the description box down below, so you guys can go and watch it after this video. But the next Pokemon we are going to be talking about is, I know this Pokemon has been asked from a lot of people. Oh, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but a couple of people. And the one thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to give a lot of fans like their I wanted to talk about Pokemon that people like. Or I wouldn't say that. Like, I wanted to give fans a chance to actually me talking about their Pokemon that they wanted me to talk about, and I just can't change stuff to put another Pokemon ahead. I have a set schedule on which Pokemon I'm going to be talking about next, and we're going to be jumping to 2nd Gen because we are going to be talking about Mega Skarmory, because I've been seeing a lot of comments saying, oh, you should do Mega Skarmory, oh, you should do that Pokemon. So I am going to be talking about Mega Skarmory on Friday, so stay tuned for that. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.